You know how much awesomeness to be had there was with Legends of Awesomeness. As for Paws of Destiny, the chi is weak in this one. Paws of Destiny Season 1 is the spin-off show to Dreamworks' second best franchise, Kung Fu Panda, second only to How to Train Your Dragon, of course, and takes place after the events of Kung Fu Panda 3, where Po, he is hanging out in the panda village from the third movie, and he's training the younger pandas to become kung fu badasses, and there's this evil villain which they must face, and that's it. Yep, the narrative is as thin as that. I was requested to review Paws of Destiny by my awesome pal on YouTube, Lee O'Brien, aka the Dragon Critic. He is also one of the most loyal Kung Fu Panda fans, and as somebody who just absolutely loves everything about this franchise, Kung Fu Panda and How to Train Your Dragon have been the two franchises of Dreamworks that have been consistently flawless through and through until Paws of Destiny. This isn't a rant, and not that this is a bad show. It's it's incredibly disappointing. Kung Fu Panda deserves to be better than mediocre. This is certainly the weakest installment of this franchise to date. Dreamworks, what happened? But first, let's get to the positives. As the season finale of season 1 does pick up where things get ever so intense with the rise to power of the eagle villain and the cliffhanger. That cliffhanger has heightened my anticipation for season 2. It had better be an improvement if Dreamworks listen to our criticisms, and the antagonist of the show, first bird antagonist in Kung Fu Panda since Lord Shen. He's the best character in this entire show. Man, he's a super dark villain in this light-hearted show. Then it would have captured the epicness of the movies as well as Legends of Awesomeness. And the voice acting for Po. Po isn't voiced by Jack Black yet. The voice actor voices the awesome dragon warrior Po exactly as Jack Black was, and it was awesome to see Oogway again show up temporarily in spirit form, though that's all of the redeeming qualities of Paws of Destiny. The other stuff, it's childish, it's babyish, it adds so little to the series. I'm like I was pissed off that Shifu and the Five are nowhere to be found in Paws of Destiny. I'm not making it up. Shifu and the Five are not in Paws of Destiny whatsoever. Not even the Jade Palace. I'm like, you do realise that Lee and the pandas are staying at the Jade Palace, right? Show? Did you forget about the third movie? And And this show has the most missed opportunities to continue the story of for Kung Fu Panda that I've ever seen. I'm like, there's still the unanswered questions that the fans want to know. Like, are Poe and Tigress going to finally become a couple? Nope, no Tigress. So there's no progression of their romance whatsoever, and is there any explanation to how Lee and the pandas made it through Shen's massacre to the panda village? Nope. No, not one mention. So there's still, these cliffhangers are still left hanging. They didn't give a shit to answer them. These writers of the show, and the baby pandas, sure, they may be adorable, they are cutie pies, but as lead characters they are underwhelming when in comparison to Poe and the Five. They I'm like, who thought at Dreamworks that making the baby pandas the central focus of this show would be the best option? I'm like, sure, train them further to be the future generation of Kung Fu warriors, but don't have the entire show take place in just the panda village, and don't just have the camera zoomed in on them the entire time. I'm like, they're irrelevant in comparison to the other things we still need to know about this franchise. And just because of that, I got bored of this show fast. It needed to be darker in tone as a fully grown Kung Fu Panda fan that I am. Just there's no kick-ass kung fu fights in this show. I found the ones we had to be highly lackluster. When you take a look at the kung fu fights from the movies and Legends of Awesomeness, and the kung fu fights in Paws of Destiny, there's no comparison. Although I will admit, one other positive I had is that the animation is stellar, and it's certainly better animated than Legends of Awesomeness, which is to be expected as it's released 10 years after Legends of Awesomeness, but better visuals doesn't equal better plots. Legends of Awesomeness totally has the edge over Paws of Destiny in terms of plots and in terms of adding and world building this franchise. So Paws of Destiny is such a disappointment. What a letdown this first season was. Dreamworks may listen to our gripes, and they may finally include Shifu and the Five, and we may have a backstory with Lee, and we may finally see Poe's mother. That will be awesome. But until then, I'm rewatching Legends of Awesomeness to make up for this. I give Paws of Destiny Season 1 2 stars out of 5. Meh show. Whoa, a first TV review since my Doctor Who reviews where I've not rated a show a 5 out of 5. I shall get to reviewing the entirety of Doctor Who Season 11 once I've checked out the season finale this Sunday. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of Paws of Destiny? And which is your favourite and least favourite installment of the Kung Fu Panda franchise? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.